This is Twit.
All right, let's say hi to Pat. She is in Oceanside, California. Our first call of the day. Hello, Pat. Leo Laporte.
Well, good morning, Leo.
Good
I
morning.
love this phone feed.
Yay.
Yes. I told Heather I'm not a electronics person at all. I'm almost 80 years old. But I have almost 200, I haven't counted them, video cassettes.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
What's on those video cassettes?
Oh, name it. Oh, I'm an old movie.
Ah, so you made them yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
And I also have the little tape things you play to hear music.
Oh, 8 tracks.
No.
No? Cassettes.
I have them too.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I got a bunch of Elvis.
Wow, a bunch of Elvis 8 tracks. So this is Old Media Day on the Tech Guy Show.
Well, there's a lot of us out here.
Oh, of course there are. I had a friend who probably at the time he thought it was a good idea, had a VHS tape recording of every single episode of Taxi ever aired.
I miss Columbo.
Columbo, there you go. But, the irony is today, if you wanted to watch Taxi, you just get a Netflix subscription or Columbo. I guess not all of them are still available, but you don't, little did he know there was no need to record that. Anyway, so this stuff is stuff you've recorded, and I presume you want to somehow preserve it?
Yes, and my daughter mentioned sometime, well, one of these days, Mom, it's going to lose its magnetism. I don't like
I hope she doesn't say it like that. One of these days.
Well,
you're going to lose its magnetism. You're going to be sorry, Mom, you recorded all those movies.
So I took...
She's right, by the way. Those will wear out eventually.
Wear out or fade?
Fade. Well, what happens is, the way these videotapes and cassettes and 8 tracks, anything with that shiny brown recording material, what it is Mylar plastic backing with iron. The reason it's brown, it's iron colored, right? Little iron, not filings, but iron particles on there that are magnetized. The problem is over time, they start to shred. They shed the iron particles shed off, and you can no longer use them. So no analog recording, reel-to-reel, cassette, 8-track, or VHS will last more than, say, 10, 15 years.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Now, I got to point out... There probably many of these shows are available online, legally online for watching. I mean, I don't know. Here's the thing. You could convert them either, by hand, which would take quite a while. They're 2-hour tapes. It'd be 2 hours per tape. 100 tapes, that's 200 hours.
Yeah.
Or you could send them to somebody, and that would take money. So you're going to either spend your time or your money.
I've got more time than money.
Yeah, I bet. So who doesn't? Although at 83, I mean, you might say, I don't want to waste time digitizing tapes.
Well, I have a little 13-inch TV with a VCR in it.
See, Columbo, so for $7.99 a month, you can watch all the Columbo your heart desires on Netflix.
But see, I don't have the computer.
Well, okay, so then you can buy do you have a TV?
Oh, I've got 3 or 4 of them, but
sure you do.
None of them. I don't watch TV.
No, you watch your tapes.
No, I listen to talk radio.
Good woman. Now I like you even more.
See, I
Thank
get Leo
goodness.
on Saturday and Sunday.
Bless you, Pat.
Uh-huh.
So what is it why do you want to convert these then?
Because I hope one of these days have time to sit. I'm in the process of moving and sit and watch them. I did put a gospel music tape in my little 13-inch TV. It ate it. It won't do nothing.
Yeah, it's probably worn out. We had a cassette tape recording of my ex-wife's grandma. Dude, she used to tell a story about a turkey every Thanksgiving, and it was probably 20 years old. And I was with great difficulty able to transfer it over and digitize it. Now it's preserved forever, right? Because it's on a computer somewhere and it's on digital. But you don't have a computer.
No.
So what do you want to put it on, DVD?
I don't. That's why I'm talking to you.
Well, do you have a DVD player?
Yeah. That's a little record thing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a dummy.
No, you're not a dummy. Pat, I'm going to hang up on you if you ever say that again. You are not a dummy, Pat.
my youngest son told me, "Mom, you ought to have that this DVD thing." And
Hey, they sell, and you can get, and they're still around, although they're fading fast because there's not a lot of people yet with these VHS tapes. But they sell. Panasonic made them. A couple other companies. Humax, Humax makes one. You put a cassette, a video cassette in one side, a blank DVD in the other side. You press record, and it transfers it over. But I'll be honest with you, that's a lot of work, and it's going to be low quality. And if you got a Netflix subscription for $7.99 a month, you could watch all those Columbos in much better quality. So let me talk when we come back about what you might choose to do. Leo Laporte, the tech guy.
okay,
So we've been talking to Pat. Now, Pat has an interesting issue. Pat is, do you mind if I say 80? Well, you said it, 83 years old.
I'm pushing 80.
Pushing 80. Okay. My mom's 80. And so you made, now, are there any, these VHS tapes that you have, are there any personal recordings, or are they all from TV?
They're all from TV, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing, the things you really want to save are the ones that you made. If you had videos of weddings or, cruises or the kids' ballet recitals or something, and you had those on tape, you definitely want to save those.
Now, I have 8 millimeters of those.
Yeah. Those I would get converted. And because you probably don't have an 8mm playback anymore.
What do you mean?
You don't have any way to play those, do you?
Projector?
Yeah, you have 8mm film.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you have a projector?
Yeah.
Those won't wear out with proper care. Those are going to last longer than the VHS recordings. But it might be a good idea. Maybe get your daughter to do this. To have her at some point send them somewhere like scancafe.com and get them turned into DVDs. Because then everybody can have a copy of it, and it'll last forever, right?
Scan TV.
Scancafe.com, SCANCAFE.com. But you can pay for it. I don't remember what their price is. It's among the most reasonable. It's a big national company. You send them a box, and they...
Now, you mentioned I could buy... you mentioned...
yeah, Humax and other companies make a DVD recorder with a VHS tape player in it.
DVD.
And so that you could you buy blank DVDs, recordable DVDs, and you pop the tape into one side, the DVD in the other side.
Now, where would you go to buy that? Radio Shack or Walmart?
You might. I mean, they're still being sold on Amazon. I see one used for $95. Used would probably be a good idea at this point. Because, there are probably a lot of people who bought them, as you will. Once you buy it, you're not going to use it again. You're going to convert them all over, and then so there'll probably be a lot of used ones online. You might try eBay. And you can ask Radio Shack. They may still have them in the back, up in the top shelf there. That's one other way to do it. And that way you'll convert all your tapes, and you'll have a bunch of DVDs, which you probably won't watch either. But at least you'll have them.
I plan on watching them all because these I got are priceless to me. I'm an old movie buff.
Okay.
The last movie I went to see was Heavenly Kid.
I don't even remember that.
He played Empty Nest.
Oh, yeah, okay. Ricky, was that Ricky? Yeah.
No. This was the man. He was the doctor, the vet in Empty Nest. And he died, and he was sent back to take care of a errant young teenager.
I feel like I've watched the movie with you already.
Well, it was a pretty good movie.
Sure it was.
And that's the last one I've seen.
Priceless. So you got that on VHS tape.
I don't. I went into the movie to see.
What I really would like you to do is talk to your daughter and say, honey, could you just get me, please, an iPad and with a built-in internet connection. They're $20 a month. So now you have, because I don't think you have the internet if you don't have a computer. So now you have the internet and you have a way to watch Netflix. Not just Netflix, Amazon Video, all these sources, all of these movies, with few exceptions. Sometimes there's like an odd, that might be one of them, I don't know. There are odd movies that you can't get because nobody really cares anymore. The movie company didn't want to make the trouble to convert them to digital. But most stuff is on Netflix or Amazon or iTunes. So 1985, Heavenly Kid. There you go. Thank you, MT Ron, in our chat room. We now have more than we would ever care to know about Heavenly Kid on our website. Richard Mulligan. Oh, I like Richard Mulligan. He was good. Yeah. So in the long run, the best thing to do is to abandon physical media completely. And just, get a Netflix subscription and watch it on your iPad. Get your daughter to spend $20 a month. I did that for my mom. It's a nice gift. And then you can do other things. She plays Words with Friends, which is Scrabble with a bunch of people. She's a knitter. She gets knitting patterns from knitterly.com. So there's lots of, now all of a sudden there's this whole world that opens up because of this iPad. And it's kind of nice too, Pat, because you could take this iPad and you can hold it in your lap. You can sit in your most comfortable chair. You can hold it, and it's as big as a TV if you hold it in front of your face. And you can watch your movies. You could plug in headphones, turn it up real loud if you needed to. We do that for my mom. So there's a lot. There's a lot of advantage to that. But to answer your specific question, yeah, Panasonic, Humax, and others did make devices that would record DVDs from your old VHS tapes. Happy watching.